this video, I'd like to share 4 simple movements with you to cultivate healthy boundaries. If you find it hard sometimes to be aware of and maintain your personal space in a clear yet loving way, then this routine is for you. Hi, my name is Ph.D. and I work with Qi Gong, energy medicine and shamanic practice. Today we explore movements designed to strengthen your sense of personal space, to explore the difference between saying yes and saying no, and oil the gates of your heart so that you can open and close them as is appropriate for the situation. We often think we have to be on or open all the time, but you wouldn't leave the front gate of your garden open for everyone to come in when they want, would you? Now the same is true for your personal space. Equally, sometimes life has taught us that shutting down and keeping closed off is the only way to stay safe. That may be true in some cases, but you'll also miss out on wonderful opportunities for heartwarming connections. So when you infuse your personal space with attention and awareness, that will help you establish and maintain clear and healthy boundaries. That way you can say no without feeling guilty, and yes with true joy in your heart. I really love sharing these simple movement explorations that can be extremely insightful for observing our behavior and changing our habitual patterns. So let's dive in. Now the first demarcation between us and the world around us is our skin. So let's warm up the space between our hands, the skin of the palms of the hands. And we're going to do a movement called tracing meridians. And we're going to breathe in. And then we're going to bring the hands over the back to the neck. You breathe out here. And you basically soothe your whole body with a gentle light touch. Then you breathe in as you come back up. So the downward movement is the out breath here. We're breathing out. Upward movement is the in breath. And you're gently tracing your body past the back, past the hips, back of the knees towards the ankles. Then up on the front of the body. You just bend down as far as feels comfortable for you without overstretching. So when you got the movement, just really get a sense of this is your closest personal space. The physical boundaries of your body, even your hips, your torso, your throat and face, your hair, your skull, back of the shoulder blades, the buttocks, the legs, and inside of the legs, the hips. One more time. I really like this movement. I can do this for a long time. It's very good for soothing the emotional inner landscape of your body, which of course is very important for the heart. Let's bring the hands down. And for the second movement, we're going to make figures of 8 around the hips. So your knees are hip width apart. You're slightly bent. And imagine you are standing in nice warm water up to your hips. Got a safe grip with your feet on the sand or on the stones. And you're trailing your hands, your fingers through the water. You're arriving in present moment. Whenever and wherever you're doing this movement, you're coming home to yourself. Your breath is even and relaxed. And once you got the movement, you're going to infuse the movement personal space. So you can see maybe a circle of 1 meter around your feet. And we're going to bring your loving care and attention into the space just around your body. Yes, water waves, very good for mindful presence in the moment. I want to use it today really to infuse your space with your attention. You know, because when no one is home, it's much easier for our boundaries to be invaded, for other people to just take our space because, hey, we're not there, right? So really, with your focused intention, fill your own space. Here I am. This is my space, and I'm making it beautiful. I'm making it alive. I'm waking it up. This is personal space, sanctuary, safety. This is where I'm sitting or standing, and I'm really, really here. Feel that sense of arriving in yourself. Doesn't that feel different? So the third movement, we are going to bring our hands up with the palms facing our face. You look in the palm furthest away from you. You're breathing in. And as you breathe out, you press the palms away from you and you look over the other shoulder. Breathing in, you look back into the hand. Breathing out, look over your shoulder. Breathing in and out. Find your own breathing rhythm. Try to breathe a little deeper than you're used to. This is really good to relax the neck after a long day in the office. Today I would like to use it as a means to find out what it is to say yes with a full heart. Yes, I would like milk in my tea. No, thank you. I don't want any sugar. For example, breathing in is the yes. Breathing out is the no, thank you. In, yes, please. No, thank you. One more time, and then for a little while we hold the stretch about 60 or 70% of your capacity. So feel this interplay between this hand furthest away from you and your mind. So you are engaging with the sense of no thank you. And relax the arms down. Raising them to the other side, breathing in, palms facing you. Breathing out, palms away from you, look over the other shoulder. Breathing in and out. In is the yes, please. I'd like to engage with this. No, thank you, not now. You know, when we bring it into the body like this, it kind of bypasses all the emotional connections we have to saying yes or no. We'd like to please, or we'd like to never be available. You know, what is the dynamic between that? And like yin and yang, in a way, they're neutral. You know, so there isn't a good thing about saying yes, and there isn't a bad thing about saying no, or vice versa. So yes, please, just look in the hands for a little while longer. You're seeing your favorite person, you're seeing a beautiful sunset, or an animal that you love, or beautiful tree. Yes, I want to be here, I want to spend time with this person, with this creature. I'm here, present in your feet. Remember, you were doing that earlier. Yes, this is really good way to spend my time. And then try the no for a little while longer. No, thank you, not now. I have something else to do. I just don't want to do this. Maybe later, but who knows? Just feel into that as you're relaxing And stretching the hands away from you. And slowly letting them come down. So for the final movement today, we're going to bring the hands up like this. So you're pointing towards the inside of your elbow. You're breathing in, you're opening your chest, lifting the chest to the sky, and then changing the arms, pointing the other hand to the inside of the elbow. Breathing in and breathing out. Find your own rhythm there, which may be quicker or slower than I'm doing this. Really lifting your sternum to the sky. Breathing in and relaxing the sternum to the earth as you breathe out. Now this is called grasping the bird's tail, and I like to see it as a way of oiling the hinges of your heart. Just like with yes or no, we're often conditioned to either be closed all the time because that's safe, or be open all the time because that is what is expected of us, or that's it what makes us friends, or helps us to be liked, for example. So just tune into if you have a preference. Are you a person who is more open all the time? Or do you feel more comfortable with being closed and perhaps a little guarded? Now just feel into those two, if you like, extremities or different sides of the same coin. Opening and closing. And then once you know your habitual patterns, how you normally behave, then just invite yourself to ease and relax into the opposite just for a moment. Here, while you're doing your practice, you're safe. You can explore a different posture, literally different posture to meet life. In and open, out and close. Like you wouldn't leave the gates of your garden open for everyone to walk into the front door. But for some people, you like to be home, right? So that is your quest as a moving alchemist. You are finding out when it is safe to be opening the gates and when it's safe to close them. And again, just like the yes and the no, there is no emotional or judgmental value to one or the other. Last time, opening and letting the hands drift down. Feel yourself rooted in your feet, grounded in the center of your own circle. And take these moving inspirations with you as you move through the day and the days ahead. So playing with movement and with specific themes in your life, it's really topping up your life skills. You know, there's so many things that movement can teach us. So if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to share it, give it a like, or even subscribe for similar movement routines. But most importantly, I would like to ask you if you know anyone else in your life that you think, oh, they would love a bit of playful exploration like this. Please send it on to them, because my work is really about empowering as many people as possible to use the resources that are already available to you. You can also sign up for my weekly email newsletter with lots of tips for an embodied and heartful approach to everyday life. And should you like to try more of this, I teach 3 classes of Qi Gong every week, and you can try it out for free for 14 days. You'll find a wide variety of practices to fine-tune your energy, release unhelpful emotions, and create time for joy and wonder in your life. So these classes, they happen on Zoom, so you can join live or you can watch the replays, a huge library of replays in your own time. There are movement exercises, breathing practices, acupressure points, and that's a beautiful resource to help you feel vital and in your full power and flow. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.